Yeah, hello. How's everyone doing? It's been a while since Minecraft, but I needed something else. I don't know what it is lately, and I want to get to that in a moment. Sorry to our controls, need to remember that it's E instead of escape. Um, where to even start? Some of you may have below noticed that lately I've not been in a peppy mood. As in, my mood's been absolute bupkis. And it's been near impossible to listen to me because it's so. You sound so annoyed. I don't want to listen to that. I would wholeheartedly agree. In fact, I can't listen to myself talking like that. I don't know what it is. I'm actually quite cheerful in real life, but I don't know what it is. Combined reasons, perhaps. It's a combination of elements that's causing this whole thing from happening. There you go. There's a reason for that, I promise. Uh. If you can guess what I'm building, you just need to look at my inventory. You'll find it out yourself. Um, the thing that's with me lately, the thing that's been bothering me is, I don't know. It's a combination of elements, as I said. Let's go over them. First things first. I keep getting copyright notices, content matches, actually content ID matches. Those are nerve-wracking because they could potentially lead to a copyright strike, which is kind of scary, and I really like the game. The problem is, as much as I like it, I don't know. I really want to do 100% playthrough, but right now I'm in the grind. Every game has a portion that is the grind if it has collectibles. It's the portion where you go through familiar territory and it's all just the boring same old. You're like, I've already played this. And that's basically it. Um, so I'm stuck in a boring portion of the playthrough, so it's understandable that I'd be very groans-worthy in terms of commentary and just general presentation. And I apologize for that. I apologize that it sounds so annoyed, so disinterested, but that's the point where I'm at. In case you noticed, my Batman playthrough wasn't any better. In fact, it was worse, and it probably made some people vomit. I think I'm going to vomit, because I ate too much, but that's another case entirely. Yeah. The point is, it got on my nerves, and with the whole copyright stuff, I'm just kind of. It's not very encouraging to constantly get this sort of fear that at any moment they can be assholes about it. No, really, if you like the music, you should buy it. You should totally buy that game. I think it's good. I like it. I love playing it. But you have to understand that loving to play a game is disconnected from the fact that it's fun to play all the time, all the time. Like I said, we're in the grind, and the grind kind of slows things down. Then there's Borderlands, which has never been very encouraging, and there's a reason for that. I don't actually like Borderlands. And yes, I said I will only play games that I like or find interesting. Borderlands is a game that everyone seems to find fantastic, and I'm like, ugh, this is drivel. Borderlands is drivel. It's not good. It's nothing spectacular. The only reason it seems so good is because it's different in a field of mediocrity or something? I don't even know. The thing is, I just don't know what to make of it. So it's very difficult because there's also nothing happening. It's incredibly basic gameplay. There's no real interesting music, but that may just be because I turned the music down. There might be interesting music, but interesting music doesn't save an environment. It doesn't save a scenario to put some kick-ass rock music in the background. If the combat is just peppering enemies with bullets until they eventually just drop dead. There's no strategy. Oh, you can go for headshots in weak spots. Yeah. But I'm fighting mostly humans, so it's pretty goddamn obvious where my shots are supposed to land, don't you think? Don't you think? Another point, yeah, the skill system is just kind of discouraging, and then there are grenades, which aren't even that interesting to use because they're just grenades, and you're like, just grenades, and they all bounce over the place, and they're not interesting to use. It's kind of disappointing. Okay, let's toss one down, see what happens. Is this supposed to work? I was told I could chain you guys up, but apparently you're gonna be an asshole about this. Wait. I think it was something else. You were supposed to... Shift click? There was a trick to this. There is a way to do this. Give me a moment. I'm gonna look this up. Ha! I got this entire thing wrong. Now get out of my... Get out of my shooting range, you fuck. Just get out. Yeah. So, one game in the ground. Bastion, I don't know what's with Bastion. You don't have to ask me. I don't know what's up with Bastion. I think it's because it's such an old playthrough and we're so far in the game that it's sort of like... playing it just kind of feels wrong. Then there's Terraria. I'm not good at Terraria. I suck at it. I'm terrible. Which is why no progress happens. I don't know how to challenge and defeat the eyes. And I don't know how to challenge Lantera to begin with. So I'm what many people would like to call stuck. So there's that. So there is that. There's always that. Yeah. My mood's pretty good, though. I'm pretty happy. I'm content. I'm joyous. I'm filled with childish glee, if I may input such things. But the problem is with the games. It's really just... Lego is going to get great. There's going to be a point where I'm going to go to Lego City and all those fun levels that I love and respect and adore. But not right now. Not right now. Right now is not that moment, so we're not going to get there. And that's kind of sad. Too far away, I see. Partially too far away. I'm not going to count blocks anyway, so... Oh, there you go. It works. I kind of want to isolate this thing, though, but I can't. There you go. Yeah, so if you're concerned that I'm depressed or anything, it's just that we've hit a rough patch and all the games on my playlist are either games that are not good to begin with. We're stuck in a patch that doesn't go anywhere. Or, you know, just general. So what am I going to put here? Now that I can't use... Can I do chickens? No, chickens would be cool. They're small targets. They're nice and smooth and sexy. Be a good boy. You're going to make some nice, fine targets. Just the way Grandpapa always used to make them. Except that my grandfather never did any of that, so... A little more variety would be nice. You know what they say, variety, spice is the life variety thing. So I think I'm going to do something with this. About here. Oh, this is like the highest portion, so it's about here. Okay. And then we pull out this, and we elongate it here. So yeah, don't worry, it'll pick up eventually. I'll go to some games that are fun, that I find fun, that make me squeal and be happy. And be happy, and don't worry. I don't like it. I really hate it. It makes me so angry. But I don't know what else to play. Like, I look at my Steam list and I'm like, I still could do that Rogue Legacy thing. And I do want to do Dust and Elysian Tale. Having fun with towns should totally get to Hexen. Maybe do some goats. But at the same time, you know. What happens if I put down the chicken and I'm like, oh man. Okay, they just come up with me. They'll get their comeuppance. Okay. Oh, this is cool. But it kind of makes the whole thing obsolete, though. The whole lever thing. Yeah, because it doesn't cut the wire. Whatever. Ultimately, it's the thought that counts, you know. God, wrong button. I need to learn about my comeuppance. Oh, I know a nice idea for this. I think I just got another smart idea for this. For one, it needs to be longer, though. If for it to be a challenge, it needs to be longer. But my idea is that you get to shoot mobs with... Think about 30 ought to do it. Yeah, this ought to do it. Tap, 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 okay. I want to do hoppers, but hoppers don't go upwards. So that kind of sucks. It makes me insanely unused. Like, hoppers in general are fucking practiceless. Oh, you can shift click. Someone should have told me that. Well, I guess I gotta say it. Whoopsie snickerdoodles. Can you move a chest? I don't think... No, you can't. But what you can move... Now, but I don't know how to make a double. I do not know how to make a double. So yeah, the thing basically... Yeah, I can be happy. I'm still happy. I'm still the same old jolly Santa Claus I always was. Oh man, it's Santa Claus. Coming to steal your gifts. Because that's what Santa Claus always did. He's a fucking asshole. Just smack this over here and smack one over here and then start laying the tracks. Tap, tap, tap. Okay. Oh man, I like that. I like Rhythm Heaven Fever just for being Rhythm Heaven Fever. All the music and all the cheer. On top, okay, here's the worst part. I like showing off. What the hell's wrong with this lighting? There you go. Is it this? No, it's weird lighting. I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even care. Thing is, I like showing off. I'm terrible at Terraria. There's nothing to show off at in Borderlands. It's impossible to show off in Borderlands because Borderlands is about as skill-based as point-and-click adventure games. So there's nothing I can show off with. So I'm kind of stuck in the situation where I can't do skill-based things. I can't be like, oh yeah, good luck, skill shot, pro master strats. And I like being pro master strats, man. Because being pro master strats is fucking cool. It's fucking great. It is the fashiznit, as I may put it. Let's see, that will bring it up, up, up. Yeah, that'll do it. How do I do this? First, I need somewhere to delay. I need an access system. I need the down one to go down. No, only if it goes off. Okay, so I need somewhere to relay the signal. I'm saying words. I like words. Words are fun. You know, last time I used words was back in Nam. Oh man, back in Nam was quite the time. I was in Vietnam. Why was I there? I don't even know. Some sort of school trip maybe? Who cares? I was never in Vietnam. I've never seen those lovely forests burned by napalm. I don't know why they burned it with napalm. You could just throw down some gasoline. Forests are made for burning, kids. Take that from Old Man Walking. It's Old Man Walking teaching you about forest safety procedures. Though, don't take any of his advice. Like, don't ever. I've heard sounder advice from a dead man. Hey, it's a dead man. Can you give us some advice on how to make fires, dead man? Oh, dead man, you're so responsible. Herpy derpy dum. That actually sounds like a pretty sexy idea. A dead man giving advice like that. Oh, dead man, you're such a responsible individual. I can't believe a person with such a baritone voice would say that. Neither do I, kid. Neither do I. He's so cool. And that he is. And that he is. Da-da-da-da-da. That's a problem. That is totally a problem. Problems that are that a problem might be, yeah. Delay required. Yes! Okay. I've got a sense for rhythm, but I'll never get to show it, because I don't have any recording equipment. Yeah, that's the problem right now, is that it goes down, but it doesn't go down, down, down to the bottom of the... Why can I not select this? I'm disappointed. Look, really. Dum 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 tap tap. Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do. Is I need that one down there to go off later on a later date. You know, maybe on next Tuesday. But the thing is, in one game, I'm just walking around and I keep cutting, so I can't really go on a random tantrum or a tangent. It's a tangent. Sorry, I'm dumb. Don't call me out on that. Don't ever call me out on that. I will kill you if you ever call me out on that. I won't kill you, actually. I'm just saying things because, you know, going off on a tangent is hard. Mankind was not made to go off on tangents. We were made to just say words and see where they go. Oh, dear father, I invented a brand new word for you to use. Well, son, that sounds just splendid. Please inquire upon me what this word might be. I call it splandibly-dabbly. Splandibly-dabbly, you say? That sounds like a most refined word. Indeed it is, papa. Indeed it is, papa. Indeed it is, papa. I quite like the sound of that, little chap. 'Tis so, papa. 'Tis so, papa. Why do you keep insisting my name is papa, little boy? 'Tis so, papa. 'Tis so, papa. 'Tis so, papa, 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 papa. I'm trying to increase my Rapmaster 2000 skills, papa. Now, son, we don't do Rapmaster 2000 thing. Come on, go down the hole. Go down the hole. Go down. I just need you to go down the hole. It's all I've ever wanted. Papa. Flexmaster 2000 would have solved this by now, because he's great. Why does it go slant? Stop. Stop slant. What's with the slant? Is it because of papa? Oh, get that old. Yeah, now it's like, oh man, I'm gonna fit in. Is it not big enough for you? Is it not big? Now you're going in the ground. Well, this is going to be really dependent on my customer clientele being polite about. Oh, great. Half my redstone got washed away. J'approve. J'approve. Can we access it? The answer is yes. I like it. Let's dump it in. Okay. Is it even going down the chutes? Oh no, it just decides. Come on. Whatever. Oh wait, it didn't go down. That's why it didn't go down the chutes. Why didn't you stick them? This Let's go with sand. Sand's like the universal. I need it to go down! Listen, we know we want you to go down, but you just don't sound the way you used to, Mr. Schwarzenegger. Yes, back in the day, all the kids were like, oh man, look at that. It's the I'll be back man. But these days, kids just don't know how to appreciate your fine art of I'll be back anymore. And I was like, oh yeah, I want a prize. What's my prize? A kick to the face. Yay! I always wanted my own kick to the face. Sure you do, boy. Sure you do. And now it vanished. Can we just... I could just move the whole thing up a level. But I don't really care. It's the thought that counts. And ultimately you can just sort of go down here and look. Hey, my prize. And be like, oh man, I killed some chicken. Now I get the chicken. I'm the best there ever was. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em, it's true. Look at that. That's a 90% accuracy kit. You know who got that kind of accuracy? That dead guy that's in the gutter. I shot him with a 99% accuracy rate. I actually had to shoot him twice because I missed the first time. You want to know why? Because dice roll percentages are bullshit. That I want to believe, dear father. But it doesn't make any sense. With a 99% chance, even in a Gaussian distribution... Gaussian distribution, my butt! Gaussian distributions only take place when you're dealing with multiple variable rolls, kid. What does that even mean? It means that when you roll one die, you'll get a constant distribution. But if you roll two die and you take the sum of the parts, then you will get a Gaussian distribution. We want to know why? Because it's much more likely to roll sevens with two dice than it is to roll two ones. That doesn't even make any sense. What I mean, son, is that it is significantly more likely to roll parts closer to the middle of a calculation than to roll to the extreme twice. How big is the odds to roll a 1? 1 in 6. Then how big is the chance of rolling two ones consecutively, my little boy? Riddle me that, Batman! Father, I think you're reminiscing of the olden days when you were the Riddler. Oh, yes. How did I like to riddle him that, Batman? You should visit him. I don't want to bother him. He's a busy man. Either way, a 1 in 6 chance, boy! Then tell me, with two dice, what is the chance? How many possibilities are there? 36. Squared, boy, squared. And it gets worse the more components you add, but the Gaussian distribution typically stays around the same. Middle high, sides low. It is very unlikely to roll two ones in a row. That's a 1 in 36 chance. But how many combinations will lead to a middle answer? How many combinations can you roll that will lead up to 7? I mean, first and foremost, you have to calculate that the amount of combinations that lead to 7 by rolling two dice is incredibly high. Why is that incredibly high? Because the opposite components of a dice equal to 7. 6 and 1, 4 and 3, 5 and 2. That's a lot more combinations than 1 and 1 and 6 and 6. In fact, rolling a 3 equals 2 and 1, and that's the only combination you'll get, or 2 and 1, again, in the opposite order. It doesn't really matter now, does it? Oh, Father, you're such a silly bean. What is this? Oh, yeah, it's just Masil. Why can I not select things anymore? Oh, there you go. Do I need to press Control? No, it's just being weird. Gaussian distribution, everyone. Give him a hand. I don't even know why I'm giving Gaussian distribution a hand, because it's just... It's statistical principle, and it says that when you roll two randoms... When you roll run random, and it's truly random, you'll always get the... Everything is equal, even the extremes. But when you roll two, it's more likely to get the middle, because there are more combinations that will equal to the average than there are combinations that will lead to the end. Like with the dice, the only way to get 2 is to roll two ones. And the only way to roll 12 is to roll two 6s. But there are lots of combinations that will lead up to 7 or 6, 2 4, 3 3, 1 5. And there's lots of combinations that will lead to 7 and 8. And that's essentially what Gaussian distribution is. What was this thing again? Is it a starfighter or a jet plane? I think it was a jet plane. I don't even know, but it doesn't look like something that would actually fly. On top of that, this antenna tower doesn't even have an antenna. There you go. It only lights up during the day. Perfect. 'Cause I'm happy just the way I am. Man, it feels good to be back in a good mood and not drearily walking my way through some bullshit. 'Cause I'm happy just the way I am. Sploosh!